Drop it on them random.
You're watching ESPN. I'm Cassidy Hubbarth. All eyes are on the NBA playoffs, and there's no better place to start than with the one. He and his team got a big win after a competitive battle on the court last night. This is a big step forward for the highly touted rookie. It's a test to see if he's lived up to the expectations. Now, with a win like last night, it's hard to disagree. But will he be able to continue to play at a high level when the competition gets fiercer and the stakes get higher? One thing's for certain, pressure's on for the one to deliver and help his team advance. Cassidy Hubbarth, ESPN.
It's game number 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals here on EA Sports. We're at Wells Fargo Center, where tonight the Philadelphia 76ers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you talk about the Nets coming in. They were winners in game 1. That's critical to get that first one in a 5-game series.
And the important thing to remember here is that this is not a 7-game series. We're only going 5. So you've got to bring it each and every night and play like your season depends on it.
Screen coming. Has a chance. And a putback slam.
There you go, big fella.
Simmons with it. Just underway. Happy you're with us for game 2. Redick. To Embiid. Simmons. Nets have it. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Rondae Hollis-Jefferson has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 76% from the line. Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Simmons into the front court. They're down 3. To Redick. That's usually one that he'll knock down. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Redick to Simmons. Here comes the screen. It's no good. Great defense.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Here's Simmons with it up top. Down 3. Here's a chance from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Shot from the lane won't go.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Short jumper stays out.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Redick. Off the iron. No good. To Allen Crabbe. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Rebound, Saric. Redick with it. Looking to make something happen. For 3, that no good. Off the mark. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. charged with the board. Simmons with it. He'll run the offense. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Looks like both teams are making... Markelle Fultz to Simmons. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. It's Brooklyn's ball. Russell. Oh, had him going there for a second. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
In the front court comes Simmons. It's 14-12 to Fultz. From the painted area, won't go down. Russell. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Grayson Allen to Embiid. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Joel Embiid at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 77% at the line. Brooklyn's got it. Russell. Curling inside. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Fultz to Embiid. Allen Crabbe sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Oh, he had him there for a second. To Russell. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Has a look. Won't go. He needs some luck on his side given how they're defending. Fultz into the front court. Final minute, first half. Embiid to Covington. Throws it up. To Allen Crabbe. Count the basket at the rim.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Sixers have the basketball. To Allen. The shot almost. Lays it up and in.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Trying to cash in. Fultz with a shot off the mark. We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Bring you the rest of the game.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Redick. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Redick to Simmons. Oh, Ben Simmons. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
To Simmons. Covington. Redick. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, this dude is just unstoppable.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Simmons to Redick. The pass set it all up.
For a smaller player, you have to be more creative with your imagination when you finish with those shots around the rim. For the audience, that may look difficult, but for the player himself, that's what they practice every single day.
Here comes the screen to Hollis Jefferson. Over to the right side. Oh, had him going there for a second. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Carroll shot no good. It's a big finish. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
To Allen Crabbe. Here comes the screen. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Covington. Mitchell Robinson swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Shot misses there by Crabbe. Simmons to Embiid. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Nets have the basketball. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Simmons. To Redick. From long range, defenders could lose sleep with this guy. J.J. Redick, well defended, still knocks it down.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing, man.
Simmons with it. His guys down 3. To Redick. And a rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. And the basket good at the rim.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
short jumper won't fall. Brooklyn with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Terrific vision. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Simmons into the front court. The deficit now up to 5. To Redick. Gets it in the left corner. Redick. Man, that was a tough shot.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Here's Simmons with it up top. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
To Hollis Jefferson. Has a chance. Not today. Pass stolen by the Nets.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Sixers call for time. They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie in overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? This for the tie. It's the Nets who are victorious. They'll take a commanding 2-0 lead into Game 3 of this 5-game series. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night. It's the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Tonight, Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. Hi, everyone. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you talk about the Nets coming in. They lead this 5-game series 2-0. And now they'll have 3 shots in trying to advance.
The one thing we know about playoff basketball, expect the unexpected.
The Nets. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Sixers control it. Simmons to Embiid. Knocked loose. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
Redick. To Embiid. Redick. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Here comes the screen. To Hollis Jefferson. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Has a chance. Add 2 points to the board.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Ben Simmons missed his first. That one goes.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA awards. as he stood up on that stage, accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Brooklyn's got it. Probing the defense. To Hollis Jefferson. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Grayson Allen. Got it.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Fultz into the front court. 10-4 is the score. Cruises inside for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
And he hits.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Fultz with the basketball. 12-6 our score. To Allen. Knocked loose. Screen coming. Fultz. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Covington to Fultz. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
He missed that shot on his own. The defense didn't do anything on that play to make him miss.
To Hollis Jefferson. From the outside, no good.
And as a shooter, this is when you start to second-guess your shot. You've had 3 wide-open shots that you just can't put through the net, but still, keep hunting your shot.
Markelle Fultz. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Trying to cash in. The shot by Simmons won't go down. Sixers have it. To Embiid. And he's going to the line to shoot.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
First free throw is good. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To Russell. Another chance. Going to launch beyond the arc. It's Embiid with the rebound. Here's Simmons with it up top. They're down 3. To Embiid. Rebounded by Russell. Russell into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Embiid. A big finish at the rim. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
and strokes it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Brunson to Embiid. Can't connect from in close. To Russell. Swings it. And the finish at the rim.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Embiid. Can't connect. Russell with it up top. Leads 5. To Fareed. The pass set it all up.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammates with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
You gotta get that one to go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Russell. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Down to Fareed. Kenneth Fareed powers it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Sixers have the basketball. Brunson to Embiid. McConnell, the drive, right to the basket to Brunson. A pass stolen by the Nets.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
In the front court comes Simmons. Right now, down 7. Long key from 3/4 court. So the 2 teams will head to the locker room as we reach the break here in game number 3. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. Simmons with it. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, Ben Simmons. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Here's lesson number 1. When you allow a player like that the freedom of space to dance with the ball, there's no telling what kind of break dance move they might hit you with.
Cashes in for 2.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. And he'll head to the line.
I know this for a fact, Ed. Ben Simmons wanted to channel his inner Bill Russell during the NBA Awards as he stood up on that stage accepting that Rookie of the Year trophy, looking down at all the people that hated on him and didn't think that after a year of being injured that he can come back and be the one that everybody thought he could be. One of only 7 players in NBA history to lead his team to 50-plus wins while accepting the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Oh, had him going there for a second. And a nice finish at the rim.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
Simmons to Embiid. Here comes the screen. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Nets have the basketball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Oh, don't see the read. Be the read.
Simmons with it. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Redick to Covington. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't get the bounce. Screen coming. Joel Embiid pins it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Redick with it. Down 8. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Count the basket.
Showing you why he belongs here.
Simmons to Allen. Simmons to Embiid. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice pass to set things up. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Allen Crabbe. Lets it fly from long range. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
The one thing we know about Allen Crabbe, he's never afraid of the biggest moments, and there's never a shot he doesn't like. He's a gunner in the truest sense.
Simmons to Brunson. Driving right to the basket. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. To Allen Crabbe. Now pass stolen by the Sixers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Brunson to Simmons. Here comes the screen. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob Cities.
And scores. Strong take.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Simmons. To Allen. Beyond the arc for 3. Offensive board. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Nothing going here on that drive. Deep three. How about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. It wasn't surprising to see this team get the win. They did a great job of letting the fundamentals of basketball be the key to success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Brooklyn Nets. The 76ers weren't able to advance after that tough loss. I got a sense they didn't expect for their offseason to start just yet. I know what the feeling's like, and it can be tough, but it's all about how you come back from it. Who knows what they'll be like next season? It'll be interesting to see for sure. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.
Drop it on them random.